The Whitmore mansion was preparing for a very special evening. Family and friends had gathered to celebrate Eleanor Whitmore's 75th birthday. Eleanor Whitmore was one of the wealthiest women in the city. But tonight, everyone seemed interested in only one thing: the famous Whitmore diamond necklace. The necklace had been in the family for generations. Some experts claimed it was worth millions. Guests gathered around the display case. Everyone wanted a closer look. Among them were Emma, James, Olivia, and Robert, the butler. At first, the evening seemed perfect. Then the lights suddenly went out. For only 10 seconds, the room was completely dark. When the lights returned, someone screamed. The necklace was gone, and every person in the room suddenly became a suspect. The music stopped instantly. Guests gathered around the display case in shock. The priceless Whitmore diamond necklace had vanished. Eleanor Whitmore couldn't believe her eyes. "Nobody leaves this room," she ordered. The mansion doors were immediately locked. Whoever took the necklace was still inside. An hour later, Detective Sarah Carter arrived. Sarah had solved some of the city's most difficult cases. She carefully examined the display cabinet. Then she noticed something unusual: a tiny trail of glitter near the cabinet. Sarah stared at the glitter. Only one person at the party had been wearing glitter that evening. But was the clue pointing to the thief? Or was someone trying to frame them? Sarah carefully collected the glitter sample. Then she gathered all 4 suspects in the library. "I need everyone to tell me exactly where they were when the lights went out," Sarah said. Emma spoke first. She claimed she had been talking with guests near the piano. Robert, the butler, said he was serving drinks across the room. James claimed he had stepped outside to answer an important phone call. Olivia insisted she never went near the necklace display. Sarah immediately noticed something. Olivia's dress shimmered with tiny particles of glitter. The glitter looked identical to the glitter found beside the display case. At first glance, the evidence seemed obvious. The glitter pointed directly to Olivia. But Detective Sarah had solved too many cases to trust the obvious answer. And soon, she would discover a clue that changed everything. Most people would have accused Olivia immediately. But Detective Sarah believed the truth was rarely that simple. She returned to the display cabinet for a closer inspection. Then she requested fingerprint testing. Hours later, the results arrived. To everyone's surprise, Olivia's fingerprints were nowhere on the cabinet. If Olivia had stolen the necklace, how had she avoided leaving fingerprints? Something didn't make sense. The glitter clue felt too perfect. Then Sarah reviewed the mansion's security footage. As the footage played, one guest caught her attention. James kept checking his watch, again and again and again. Why was James so interested in his watch? Sarah zoomed in on the footage, and what she saw next would completely change the investigation. Sarah zoomed in on the security footage. Something about James's watch seemed unusual. The watch looked thicker than a normal watch. Sarah asked James to hand it over. For the first time that night, James hesitated. When Sarah opened the watch, she discovered a hidden compartment. Inside was a tiny magnetic tool, exactly the kind that could unlock the display case. Sarah now knew how the necklace had been stolen, but she still needed to find where it was hidden. After searching the mansion, she found it inside a hollow decorative globe in the library. Sarah gathered everyone together. Then she explained the entire crime. "James stole the necklace during the blackout," Sarah said. He used the magnetic tool hidden inside his watch to open the display case. Then he planted glitter near the cabinet to frame Olivia. Finally, he hid the necklace inside the globe. James lowered his hand. The evidence was undeniable. The necklace was recovered. The mystery was solved. And Detective Sarah had once again proven that even the smallest clue can uncover the biggest lie. The Whitmore diamond necklace returned to its rightful owner. Olivia's name was cleared, and James was arrested for theft and deception. But Detective Sarah knew something important. Criminals often focus on hiding the evidence. They forget about hiding their behavior, because sometimes the smallest action can reveal the biggest secret.